Don't even say it.
What?
What I know you want to say.
And ignore it, Ash. Every visit to Dr. Thompson, she's warning you about your blood pressure. This isn't good, honey.
Don't you think I'm aware of that?
When are you going to start doing something
I'm
about
trying, but every day there's a new situation that drives me up the wall.
it? A situation named Drusilla?
You have no idea how much I regret she was ever hired.
Honey, you're going to have to get past it. Drew's here to stay, like it or not. And I'm not going to tell you I'm sorry about this Damon Porter.
Doesn't it bother you at all how wildly she oversteps her boundaries?
Yes, that bothers me. But if this guy gets you out of the lab, that's all I care about. You have to start getting your priorities in order. Your health, the health of our babies. Those should be your only concerns right now.
Look, Jabot is in a very tenuous position, and this company has been my father's life. It's been my life, and I can't just put it aside. I'm sorry, I
Honey,
can't.
Don't do this. You're getting all worked up
Somebody has to deal with Drusilla. She has no idea if Damon Porter is right for us or not. She's not a chemist, and neither is my brother, and they didn't have the right to go behind my back and hire somebody I'd never even met.
Okay.
This could be a disaster.
All right. The good news is he's got a great resume, and they kept Newman from getting him. Now, you can't forget that.
What I can't forget is that Drusilla is trouble, and she needs to be controlled.
Are you guys sure you can handle this?
No problem, babe. We got you covered.
Yeah, we haven't dealt with my mom before.
You worry too much. Yeah, and besides, your mom's cool.
Compared to who?
Compared to my granddad, he's gonna freak out when he sees what I've done.
Well, I don't see what the big deal is anyway. I mean, they're our bodies, right?
Yeah, and if we want a little piercings and tattoos, it should be our business.
Yeah.
We'll just wait till we're 18. Then we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, no parents to boss us around with these stupid rules.
Seems like a long way away.
Ugh, I know. I don't know if I can stand my parents for 3 more years.
What, you mean because they're getting married?
Please, what a joke.
Maybe you can be the maid of honor.
Yeah, or bridesmaid.
Shut up, guys. Okay, what's my mom?
Get in the bathroom.
Yeah, and don't come out until we call you.
What are you, hey! What are you kids doing here?
Oh, hey there. Hi.
Let me know if you need help with anything.
Count the money?
Yeah?
Can I have mine?
No.
It's payday, man.
I don't write your check.
Yeah, but you know where it is. It's right in
I'll be done in a
drawer.
minute. You can get it yourself, okay?
Hey, what's with the attitude, man? I'm the one that should be upset.
At me?
No, not you. Just your mouth.
Why, for telling Brittany about you and her mom?
You didn't have to do that, man.
Brittany was getting too involved in her parents' problems. She needed to know the whole story.
Like hell. Admit it. It's your nature. You can't help getting in everybody's business.
Yeah, and it's your nature to just try and get another notch on your belt, right? No matter who the hell that is.
Hey, I was a notch on her belt.
Poor little baby boy. What happened? You got seduced?
Yeah, I did, if you want to know the truth. And I'm done talking about it, all right? So back off. It's got nothing to do with you.
How's your salad?
Fine.
Brittany?
Whatever.
You can order something else if you like it.
Oh, no, Dad. It's yummy. It's the best salad ever. Gosh, maybe Gina will give me the recipe.
Well, I
appreciate you two making the time to have lunch together.
Yes, well, I thought it was important. I mean, when was the last time we all sat down and broke bread together?
Not nearly often enough.
God, you know, could you two be like any more syrupy? I'm starting to think I should have brought Raul's insulin kit.
Hi, Mrs. Winters.
Colleen, and you must be Sierra.
Yes, ma'am.
Such a pretty name.
Thank you.
Where's Lily?
Oh, she's in the bathroom. We're waiting for her.
Could be a while. You want something to drink?
Oh, no, thanks. We just had stuff at the coffee house.
Oh, so I hear you're working real hard on finals.
Yep. Major brain strain.
It's all gonna pay off, Sierra.
So they tell us.
So what else are you working on besides studying for your finals, drinking hot cocoa, Crimson Lights? What else?
Just messing around.
Messing around, huh? You know, in my day, that covered a lot of territory. Is that a belly ring?
Oh, yeah. I just got that today.
Isn't it cool? She also got a tattoo on her back.
Yeah, what? Uh-huh. Well, it's a good thing those things wash right off. You know, so what's with all the adornments?
She just broke up with her boyfriend.
Sarah.
We thought it might make her feel better.
Well, I'm surprised your father would let you get a piercing and a real tattoo.
Oh, right. He doesn't exactly know yet. But hey, it's style.
Yeah, I mean, I love mine.
Yeah, I can see that. Uh-huh. Oh, you got one too?
Yeah, I also got another ear piercing. Don't they rock?
Mm-hmm. I wonder what's keeping Lily.
Maybe she fell in.
I can tell you one thing. She didn't get a piercing and a tattoo without her mother's permission. All right. Lily? Lily, can I talk to you, please? Oh my God, what in the devil were you thinking about?
Mother, please don't embarrass me.
Don't embarrass you. You know what? It's time for you girls to leave. I need to talk to Lily.
Okay. Bye, you guys.
Honey, I don't want to fight with you about this.
I don't either. Let's not fight.
But it drives me nuts you refuse to take care of yourself.
Now, that's not true.
It is true. You've been told in no uncertain terms how critical it is for you to back away from work, but you don't listen.
What you don't understand is that for me to back away from the lab when I don't think it's being handled properly is more stressful than if I was actually there. Especially now.
Now meaning?
Well, the new line. And Drusilla running off half-cocked at every turn.
You just can't get away from this.
Well, I
Drusilla
meant what I
thing.
said. She's trouble. She's completely undisciplined. She doesn't know that there's a business side to this industry.
She's got a hell of a lot of enthusiasm.
Oh, who cares? She doesn't think before she acts. And sometimes unbridled enthusiasm is not a good thing.
What am I gonna do with you?
I'm trying to be calm. I really am. I'm trying to be mellow.
It's just not in you, is it?
Yes, it is. Honey, I just have this sick feeling in the pit of my stomach and I can't get beyond it. I probably shouldn't even tell you this. I know Jack is pretending to have the soul of confidence, but so much is riding on my shoulders. I can't let my family down. Don't you understand? This is my venue. I mean, I'm the reason why Jabot is where it is today. And who's to say that Damon Porter, this man I've never worked with, I've never even met, will have a vision that's even closely related to mine? And the last thing we need is some hack chemist coming in and developing all these mundane products. Now, that would destroy us. So, of course, I think that the best option is just to hold off on a full-scale expansion. But Drusilla doesn't like that idea. And in spite of my years of experience and my years of dedication to this company, hers is the voice that carried. Now, you tell me how I'm supposed to deal with that, because you know what? I don't know.
What in the devil were you thinking about?
Mom, chill. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. I am paying your tuition to study and to do your finals, not to punch holes in your birthday suit.
I did study. I'll be fine on the test.
I thought you had more sense than this.
Mom, but all the kids are doing it.
I don't care about all the other kids. I am your mother. Now, let me ask you a question. How did you do this? Because you need a parent's consent.
I told the guy I was 18.
Oh, and that fool believed you.
I guess.
Well, you guessed wrong because you don't look 18, and neither do your friends.
Well, maybe not to you.
Listen to you. I am your mother, and you are a child, and you don't give children tattoos, much less nose piercings. Unless this man was so desperate for your money.
He seemed like a nice guy.
He seemed like a nice creep. Did you forget about AIDS?
No, Mother. I don't live under a rock.
Well, obviously, you must have forgotten momentarily that you can get AIDS from dirty needles. You can get hepatitis.
Mom, the needles were clean. This guy has done 1 million tattoos. Besides, if something really looked wrong, I wouldn't have gone through with it. I mean, do you really think I look that stupid?
Yes, at this moment, I think you really are that stupid.
Here, now you can stop pretending like you're working.
Man, this is getting really, really ugly. We're gonna have to work together all summer.
So what?
So let's sort this out right now.
And what do you got in mind, JT?
Look, I can't take back what happened, all right?
Oh, and you totally would if you could, right?
I would.
This cheap talk, man.
What do you want me to do? I can't just run off to confession and wipe my slate clean like other people.
Hey, don't go there.
You think you're so pure, you can just judge everybody. It's been like that since we were little kids. Mrs. Dickerson, it was JT who hit the baseball through the window.
You still remember that?
Yeah, I do. I bet you couldn't wait to tell Brittany about Anita and me.
Oh, Anita.
That's her name, man. And she's a sad lady with a lot of problems, which you only made worse by ratting her out to her daughter.
You are so dying to point the finger at somebody else. All that tells me is that you know sleeping with Anita was wrong.
Hey, did I say it wasn't? Are you listening to what I'm saying, man? Did you hear me?
Well, I was kind of hoping we could have a nice meal together.
Well, it's a hell of a guest list, Dad.
Brittany.
Well, come on. I mean, how ridiculous is this? Having lunch together, pretending everything's normal.
Look, whatever problems your mother and I are having...
We are still a family. We will always be a family.
Right.
You mean like you'll always be there for me, Mother? Or I can always count on you, Dad?
Is all of this sarcasm really necessary?
I think she's trying to get her point across, Frederick.
Which is?
That we failed her somehow. Which is probably true. We haven't been the most responsive parents. Lines of communication broke down years ago and we didn't address it. That was a mistake. But we are here now, honey. We are reaching out the best way we know how, hoping that you realize how much we do care.
Wow, Mom. That was really touching. So how long did you practice that in front of the mirror?
It has needed to be said for a long, long time.
I second everything your mother just said.
Yeah, because that's so much easier than talking on your own.
You know, Brittany, that really isn't fair. We are both here making an effort.
Really? Together? Like a parenting team? Well, you obviously haven't told him yet.
Told me what?
Brittany?
Never mind.
No. I want to know what you're talking about.
Well, Dad, apparently you're not the only one getting a little on the side. I mean, as long as we're all being so sincere and honest.
Honey, you are wound so tight. Listen, I hear what you're saying. I understand your frustration.
Oh, sweet, I don't know if you really can understand.
I'm trying.
I just feel like everything is spinning out of control. I mean, all these huge decisions are being made spur of the moment. Somebody has to bring judgment and rationality, or we're just a rudderless ship.
Honey, you can't be the rudder right now. You have to let somebody else do that.
I think about how the company slipped through our fingers. It almost killed my father.
That is not going to happen again.
We don't know that. We simply do not know that.
Whatever happens, you can't let it tear you up like this. You just can't. You've got to find a way to back off. You have to do that for yourself. You have to do that for our baby. I need you to promise me, honey.
I'll try.
No, try isn't good enough. I have to have your word.
I'm not going to make a promise that I'm not sure I can keep. I'm sorry.
Let's keep the focus on you, Brittany.
Why?
Because the more I hear, the more I'm convinced this attempt to reach out to you is long overdue.
All this anger. What is it that you want from us?
Is it raw? Maybe our attitude?
Well, that sure didn't help.
Good. See, now maybe we'll get somewhere.
What, you want a list of all your sins? How far should we go back?
As far as we need to.
Yeah, Dad, well, that sounds like a lot of fun, but...
Your credit card, cutting you off like that. All it accomplished was forcing you to live like a pauper in a terrible part of town. I so regret that, honey. You have no idea.
We'll reinstate it this afternoon.
Don't bother.
It's a gesture.
I said don't bother. I don't need your generosity. I can get by on my own.
Yes, well, that is the whole point. You shouldn't have to, Brittany.
Look, even if you don't want our financial help, we don't want you to feel like you're all alone out there in the world. We love you, kid.
You're our child.
You'll always come first with us, no matter what.
Will you just stop it? You're making me sick. Do you have any idea what you've done to me? I hate my life. I hate you. God, all you ever do is lie and cheat on each other. If that's how you felt, you never should have had me. You sure haven't done me any favors.
That's right, JT. Start yelling. Let's start scaring all the customers away.
I don't give a damn about the customers, Ralph. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have said that. Now you're gonna report me to the boss, aren't you?
You know what? You crack me up. Why don't you look in the mirror? Because that's the guy who always gets you in trouble.
Wow, what a profound guy you are. Thanks for the check. I'm out of here, man.
Hey, you gonna stick around for a little while? I'm single-handed here.
Where's Brittany? This is her shift, isn't it?
She's late.
And that's my problem?
Well, I have to be in class in a little while, and if she's not here by the time I have to leave...
What's up with your girlfriend, man? She's been late a lot.
Well, she doesn't like working here anymore.
Well, is she gonna quit?
I don't know.
Well, until she does, she should show up for her shifts.
I don't disagree.
Wow. I just realized something. How do you put up with her?
Sorry, what?
I mean, she's imperfect. Like me, like most everyone. It must be really hard for you to deal with.
Funny.
I mean, seeing that you're so perfect yourself,
I said that's
Ralph.
not funny.
Whoa, I just hit a sore spot, didn't I?
Something's going on with Brittany.
Uh-oh.
No, not something like that.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that. She's just restless, all right? She's looking for some change.
Of boyfriends.
No, you idiot.
Are you sure, man?
Yeah. She's looking for something to make her life more interesting. It has nothing to do with looking for another guy. Why don't you get your mind out of your pants for 2 seconds,
Oh.
JT?
Excuse me, I'm just an animal, aren't I? Let me tell you something. I know your girlfriend really, really well. I know what makes her tick.
Oh, yeah?
And I know you don't want to hear this, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you. You better find something to keep her entertained, or you're going to be flying solo before you know it.
You know what? Talking to you is a total waste of my time. Why don't you go find somebody's mother to jump or something, JT?
It's fine with me. I heard your mom's looking pretty hot these days.
What'd you say?
Say that again! you! Say that again!
Hey,
Brittany, get
stop
this
it!
guy off me!
Nail him, Rao.
Not gonna sink down to your level.
Oh, that's good. Now I'm ready, man. You caught me off guard. Let's go.
JT, he just spared your life, okay?
Come on,
Show him
Ral,
some
let's go.
gratitude.
Forget it, man.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna forget it, man.
All right, fine. Fine, a week from today. But not right now.
You know, JT, just get out of here. This isn't your shift.
Brittany, can I talk to you?
Talk.
I mean, alone?
No.
All right. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm not gonna keep apologizing for the rest of my life, but I'm sorry.
That's great. That's a big help.
I didn't create the situation, all right? It fell on my head and I got involved, but I didn't create it. It just kind of happened.
Just following orders, huh?
That's not what I said. Fine, fine, make it hard for me. You need someone to beat up on because it makes you feel better, I can take it. Look, your mom needed something, and I wasn't strong enough to say no. And it cost me Colleen. I lost her. Did you guys lose anything? Huh? Did you? I didn't think so.
Jeez. You're acting like it's the end of the world.
Children don't get tattoos. You kids don't think. You don't use good judgment.
So it's the tattoo that you're freaked about, not the pierced nose?
I'm freaked out about the whole thing, okay? The nose piercing isn't permanent. But that thing, this thing is a whole different story.
I've heard of people having them removed.
Yeah, not that many. Let me tell you why. It's expensive, it's painful, it's difficult.
So I'm stuck with it. Who cares? I think it's cool.
You think it's cool, huh? We'll see how cool you think it is when your father walks through that door.
You know, whatever. I'm sure it's nothing compared to the stuff that you did when you were my age.
Let me tell you something. Enough is enough and too much is foolish. When I was your age, I had nothing. And that's why I've worked hard to give you every opportunity, every advantage. But you just continue.
But what?
You don't appreciate what your father and I try to provide for you.
Oh, like getting married again? Is supposed to give me some big advantage over other kids?
So that's what this is all about, to get back at us.
Are you all through lecturing me, Mom? Because I have.
No, I'm not done lecturing you. You are 15. You just turned 15. And as long as you live here, I'm gonna have my foot in it.
You taught me to be independent, to think for myself.
I want you to be an independent thinker. Yes, that's right, but there are limits, Lily.
I'm just doing what you did, Mother. You knew that I'd be upset if you and Dad got married again. But hey, that didn't stop you, did it?
So you decided to get a nose piercing and that thing, okay, as a desperate attempt to get some attention?
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. Look who's giving me advice about getting attention. A diva ex-model who practically fell apart when she wasn't in the spotlight. Who just had to get that job at Jabot so people wouldn't think that she was washed up. Who even kept Wes on a string long after she was finished with him just so that she would have another man chasing after her. God, I hope I'm never that pathetic.
Don't you ever talk to me that way. Do you understand me? Go ahead, right to your room. Hello.
Hi, Drusilla, it's Ashley.
Look, you gotta call back, Ashley, okay?
No, this can't wait. I need to see you.
Now?
Yes, now, as soon as possible.
What's it about, Ashley?
I think you have some idea. I'm leaving my house now. I'll meet you in the boardroom. To go out. Sorry, honey, I had to do this.
Dad, Ashley?
Honey, how'd the study session go?
Good.
Get a lot accomplished?
Not really. We, sort of got distracted.
Yeah, I understand that. It's a beautiful day. You have summer vacation right around the corner. It's hard to stay focused on finals.
Yeah, really hard. Well, I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon up in my room, if that's okay.
Why don't you bring your stuff down here? I have a bunch of reading to do. We can work together. Order a pizza.
Bribing me with food?
Is it working? I'll even let you turn the stereo on. I know you like to listen to music when you study. And you can pick the CD.
Wow, you really do want company.
Is it a deal?
Yes, let me just grab some notes up in my room.
I'm glad that's over with.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yes. One thing JT was right about. So we didn't lose anything. You know, we still have each other.
Yeah. And this crummy job.
Oh, babe, you really are bummed out.
Oh, that's okay. It beats some greasy, smoky place flipping burgers. But still, I mean, talk about the same old, same old. Oh, that top looks great on you. Would you like to see our matching toe socks? Yuck.
Well, the people who come in here are mostly cool, babe. Yeah, it's like we're hanging out with them. It's not like we're slaving for them.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I used to. Briefly.
Hey. What's the matter? You seem more down than you were before. Did something happen?
I saw my parents. God, what a mess they
Don't
are.
worry about them, all right? You're on your own now. Hey, what they do is their trip.
Well, Val, you're close to your parents. Imagine them suddenly falling apart.
Sweetheart, that's different.
Oh, because your family's so tight, and my family's always been this dysfunctional mess.
I'm sorry, but it is different. My parents are like one person. It's like they're joined at the hip. Your parents, you know, I mean, the only thing that surprises me about them is that they didn't separate years ago.
Well, thanks. That's helpful. In other words, I should have been more miserable than I realized. Honey, look, I know you're trying. And I know I'm being a real pill. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Everybody has a right to feel blue sometimes. All right, listen. I have to get to class. You're on your own, okay?
Okay, I can handle that.
You sure?
Of course.
You are a sweetheart. You're my sweetheart.
Yeah, I am.
All right, I'll meet you back at the shack.
I'll be there.
Great. See if I can help you remember the meaning of life. All right, okay.
Go ahead, yell at me, get it over with.
Did you get the tattoo?
Today,
The navel ring?
I got him at the same time.
So you lied to me when you said you were at the coffee house studying.
No, I didn't lie. We were studying. Just for a little while.
I'm really disappointed in you, Colleen.
Dad,
Is this about JT?
what?
Honey, I know you're hurting. But if you think acting out this way is going to make you happy, I'm
not
telling you it won't.
acting out.
Well, then what do you call it? You come home with piercings and tattoos. Do you understand what you've done? That thing is going to be there forever.
It is just one tattoo on my back. It's barely noticeable, Dad, and a piercing is so no big deal. Lily and Sierra,
I don't care about Lily and Sierra. They're not my daughters. You made so much progress in the last year. Now, if this is some indication that you're reverting back to your old ways, honey, I'm telling you, I will not tolerate
You're blowing this way out of proportion.
it. Am I? Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm your father. When I see you trying to get attention by branding yourself...
No, I didn't.
Then tell me why you did do it.
I thought it would be fun, okay? Gosh, I haven't had a single moment of happiness since I broke up with JT. Okay? I'm just trying to get through the day, just like you said. I loved him very much, Dad. And I miss him. Now that we can't be together... Look, I realize couples break up every day. I don't know how they do it, how they cope with this huge, empty feeling.
I'm sorry I came down on you so hard, honey.
Mm.
You caught me off guard.
I should have asked for your permission.
Yeah, you should have. I'm worried about you.
Look, I won't do anything stupid. I'll get through this. It's just that some days are easier than others.
That's how life is.
Are you still angry?
No, I'm not angry.
So I can keep my tattoo.
Well, I don't think there's a lot I can do about that now, is there?
And there's always laser surgery.
Let me see it again. Well, it's very patriotic.
You hate it.
I'll get used to it. Now, that thing in your stomach, that's a whole nother...
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Honey. Did it hurt?
A little, but not as bad as the one I got in my tongue.
Colleen, I'm telling you right now, that I will...
I'm just kidding. Look.
Probably not the best time to be joking with dear old Dad, is it?
Thanks for not freaking out.
Yeah, well, I'm getting a lot better at that, aren't I?
Much.
I love you, baby.
I love you too, Daddy.
Are you saying you won't live by our rules?
You got it.
Then you know what? You're right. Talking is pointless.
What are you doing?
I am getting my message across, Brittany. The only way you'll understand.
You can't do that. What are you cutting up my credit cards for? Stop it.
Look, it just happened. All right, neither one of us planned on it. It was a total shock. It just happened, all right?
I can't believe this. You are such a slime that you could take advantage.
No, that's not how it happened.
Oh, great. So the feeling was mutual. That makes me feel so much better.
I didn't plan on it, okay?
You make me want to puke, JT. First you had me, and then you had my mother.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
Yeah.
That's it? You are so lame.
Should have gone to college in New York. Then I wouldn't have to deal with any of this garbage. And it's not just my parents I want to escape from. I'm tired of having the same day over and over again. It's just work and school, work and school.
I thought you liked working here.
What's the like?
The money's good. You get a great discount on makeup and clothes. I know you love that. And Lauren's a great boss.
She's okay. I think I'm just burned out. I need to change.
I know that you're upset about everything that's going on with your parents. But give it time, okay? You're gonna feel better.
I doubt it. Be with you in a sec. Can I help you?
You work here?
Yeah.
No kidding.
No kidding.
I sort of thought that
What?
you work someplace else.
Like,
A little more glamorous, like modeling, acting.
oh yeah, we get a lot of that here in Genoa City.
You'd be surprised.
Just so you know, I have a boyfriend.
I'd be amazed if you didn't. So what would you rather be doing?
Just about anything. Why do you ask?
Maybe because I'm the guy that can make dreams come true.
I was beginning to wonder if you were going to make it.
I didn't think I had a choice.
You're right, you didn't.
If this is about Damon Porter,
You know
actually,
damn well it is, only this time I'm going to do the talking. So you just sit down and listen up.